So welcome to Mission One Lakh MSMEs. Or with us, we have Dr. Pradeep Srivastav. I will request Pradeep Srivastav ji for the welcome address. Pradeep Srivastav ji, he is Executive Director, Technology Information, that is TIFA. All of you know very well. From where our President, ex-President Abdul Kalam, he was the Executive Director. So he is in a very great position, and he is ex-professor of IIT BHU. And we have LCQC, Varanasi, whatever we have done under his leadership. So I request Pradeep sir and Manoj, please switch off this, mute all the mics. Yes, Pradeep Srivastav ji.
Manoj, please mute.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Mic of others.
The mute to all except Pradeep Srivastav ji. Yeah. क्या वो प्रदीप श्रीवास्तव का म्यूट कर दो भाई.
एक मिनट सर, प्रदीप जी आ रहे हैं.
हाँ, ओके.
कहाँ चले गए प्रदीप जी? सर एक मिनट सर, वो ज्वाइन हो रहा है सर, वो थोड़ा रिफ्रेश रीजॉइन हो रहा है.
ओके. इन द मीन टाइम वो मेरे को करना होगा ना इसमें. साउंड सिस्टम.
प्रदीप जी आ गए सर. यस.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
yes, Dr. Pradeep Srivastav ji. Yeah.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
So focus on August gathering of QCFI. At the outset, I find myself highly privileged in welcoming you all. I'm really indebted to our all senior colleagues in QCFI and all many people, all dignitaries who have been carrying on this baton of QCFI for last few decades, I would say. And this is, let's give a big round of applause to all people, whole team of QCFI who has given this mission 1 lakh MSME. Now, again, as we all know, MSME is considered to be a backbone of Indian economy. economy. We know Germany has got only 2.52 million MSMEs, and which comprise of 90% of industries of Germany. Similarly, what we look forward for India, which contributes to about 40% of GDP, India's GDP, and with such an important structure, within such an important component of Indian industry and economy, nobody can overlook the role and the importance of MSME. We all know that MSME, which has started as a discrete industries, a small startup, might be in some distant location of India, and has got widespread across whole of India, and still brings a big catapult to Indian economy. Let me put it that the Germany's MSME, when we say Mittelstand, if it has contributed to the Germany economy, we can at the same time say MSME sector of India has done the same job, and in fact a better job in contributing to Indian economy. And the two important issues which do need to be addressed when we talk of MSME are finance, and not less than finance, another important issue is quality. We know that MSMEs industries in India, if they have a bottleneck, they have a limitation of finance and the funds. At the same time, we do find the Indian MSME sector needs to be given a big support on quality issues as well. And once we say quality issues, we cannot show our ignorance on the technological inputs. When we say technological inputs, we cannot show our blind eye to very important component of education and hand-holding of these MSMEs. So with this thought, I think our MSME sector, which not only needs to be sensitized or supported with funds, finance options, it also needs to be sensitized and supported, and necessary hand-holding to be done on quality concepts and quality issues. And yes, I'm also very happy to say that Government of India is quite aware of the requirements of MSME. We know our Honorable Prime Minister looks forward to us enabling this MSME sector to take the flag owner for Indian economy. Very recently, the MSME industries, the MSME ministry, for that matter, has identified 4 statutory bodies which will be responsible for promoting and developing many such initiatives in MSME sector. The bodies which we all know are KVIC, COIR Board, National Small Industries Corporation Limited, NSIC, and National Institute for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. These all institutions, these all bodies look forward for supporting MSME industry sector. And why I'm referring these names over here, more pertinently, because we see that probably having taken the leadership on quality issues by QCFI, QCFI needs to connect with these 4 bodies in implementing our quality sensitization, quality implementation plans in these MSME sectors. We have a new online system of registration of MSME, which was launched in July 2020. and which has more than 1.5 millions of MSME units have been registered. And we have a huge number of MSME industries which have been registered. Also to mention, the BSE's index, the sharing index, which looks forward for equity support and is looking forward very strongly offering IPO route to MSME industries, which again looks forward for generation of IPO funds for these MSME sectors. And the BSE index has already collaborated with Electronics and Computer Software Export Promotion Council to make aware of these initiatives. Also further, we in Government of India, we are focused towards the marketing of the products of MSME, and it is now being made mandatory at the government level that whatever procurement has to be done by the government institutions or government bodies, it needs to be done not only through GEM, but also mandatorily we are asked that, we are facilitating that our MSME industries product need to be made available to all these institutions and or to be purchased. Importantly, the link which carries further is that, the people of these MSME industries would definitely look forward for giving more quality products, more upgraded products, and which can only come if these MSME industries have been taken care for their quality concepts and the quality issues. So I'm sure the certifications, the enablement of quality concepts for these MSME industries will definitely enable them to come up with more registration on this GEM portal and more enhancement in their not only productivity, but also with the products in the market. So these understanding, I'm sure these MSME industries do need to have a very strong hand-holding on quality issues and quality concepts by relevant bodies, relevant professional bodies. And to mention that, yes, QCFI is one such institution which is very much focused on it and should take on this responsibility on doing necessary hand-holding on quality issues for these MSME industries. Being a representative of the government in the QCFI team, I really feel privileged and proud enough when once I say that we have although we have traveled a large distance, a large successful distance and journey, we still have a huge journey to be taken up. And we need not only the bright young team of MSME QCFI, we need the experienced and focused seniors of QCFI who would definitely enable us achieve this target. We know that our MSME sector looks primarily on issues like technological upgradation, technological supports. It also looks forward for R&D support, which can only come when we have academic institute collaborations. We need to train the laborers, we need to train the manpower, train the human resources, and not only enabling them become skilled under Skill India Mission program, but also skilled with the knack of quality, skill with an understanding of quality concepts, which is very mandatory for enabling a good productivity and a good product and a good market. Once we say quality certifications, quality enablement in the product, it does not only entail upon generating some certificates. It looks forward quality when it addresses the quality of the product. Once we say quality of the product, which means the standards which are to be achieved. We look forward for energy enablement, energy economization. And beyond that, we look forward for more and more women skilled entrepreneurs and women skilled labor, and women skilled human resource. And I don't find any hesitation when I say that this better half of society is always has been more quality conscious than the other half. So we should definitely look forward for enablement, for doing necessary hand holding to women entrepreneurs, to women quality conscious human resource, which can definitely enable a big transition in the whole scenario of MSME productivity. And another very important issue which I must not fail to mention is that our MSME industry needs to look forward with more and more of digitization. Means with digitalization, we need to incorporate, and we need to use more and more of technologies like we say, when we march towards manufacturing 4.0, we look forward for more and more of modern looking technologies, modern concepts of technology. We need to have more and more of AI based technology, data management issues and all those. So all these concepts can be only be impregnated into our MSME system if we have a strong quality compliance, and which is very much necessary for Indians MSME sector. We say that the government has taken a lot of initiatives. We know that the budget allocation for MSME in the financial year 22, which has been doubled to 15,700 crores. Government has also announced rupees 3 lakh crores of collateral-free automatic loans for businesses. The government has also announced funds worth 10,000 crores for guarantee emergency credit line. There are many such initiatives, many such propositions which have come on force once we say the government's initiative on MSME. What we as a quality team look forward or should look forward is that how do we enable these MSME become quality conscious, and they should have a very strong impregnation, amalgamation of quality issues, quality concepts in their whole processes, whole production processes. And yes, that will be a true enhancement in productivity. And yes, I'm also sure that's what a true Make in India calls for. A Make in India with quality. This should be our slogan, Make in India with quality. That's what QCFI should look forward to. I must thank you all for taking this great initiative, for envisioning this great thought process of 1 lakh MSME for quality enablement. So I would like to extend this Mission 1 lakh MSME for Make in India quality MSME. This is what we should talk of, and this is what we should dream of, and this is what we should be able to do so. And really, that will be the true service, not only to the nation, but to the society and to the humanity. With these words, I extend you all a very warm welcome, and I extend my fullest of compliment, support, and all wishes for a successful Mission 1 lakh MSME quality MSME. Thank you.
Thank you, Pradeep bhai.
Thank you, sir.
So yeah, you have enlightened us, given so many different routes also, and yourself, Pandya ji, Upadhyay ji, all are in the government, and we want full support from all of you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Definitely.
whatever scheme we have actually made it, that just I like to brief you the purpose of the mission. If you see, we are seeing the industries is they are growing, no doubt, but we have to see the roots, and many of the MSMEs, they are supporting to the big industries, Many of the big industries are supported by their grassroots people, and here we are going to concentrate in this particular mission. So area for the improvement, you know very well, we want initially that reduce the wastage, reduce the rejection, rework, the cost of production, turnover of the employees, upgrade of the knowledge of the employees, improve the quality and productivity. But people are thinking there are so many concepts, what to be done and how to implement this. We are saying, don't bother. There are only two concepts, that is innovation and Kaizen. Regarding this total program, we are going to organize every week 1 hour to 1.5 hour interactive session for the entrepreneurs. And those who are interested, they can join our program. Same program will be conducted by our chapters in their regional languages, so that the entrepreneurs at the micro level, they can also understand and they can take the advantage of this one. Once they become the part, they register themselves, we'll conduct the series of programs step by step, will guide them about the concept, how to implement it every week. And the same thing will be done by our chapter in the regional language. Then each and every unit will be connected with some of our faculty. So in between, if they feel any help, they can call them, they can talk to them, they can show them virtually, they can show their factory virtually, so that they should not feel any time that what should be done in next. So regularly, we are going to organize program from headquarters. Same recording we are going to provide to chapter. Chapter will conduct a similar program in the region, their local languages, and somebody will be deputed so that the particular faculty, they will take care of handholdings and whatever they are doing. And for that, just to promote, certainly our expenses are much more, but we are going to subsidize. And for the promote for the micro level, first 25 units, simply we are going to charge for 10,000, and 4 months. In the 4 months, we are going to implement many of the things, whatever suiting to their need. For the small scale industries, 25, first 25 unit, 25,000, then medium scale 10 units, 50,000, and one book is going to give maximum of the material over there. Then in case of different courses, we have gone up to industry 4.0 also. We are going to train in that land also, depending upon the need, depending upon the situation of the unit, we are going to take decision. So all these decisions will be tailor-made, suiting to their needs, so that they can upgrade by themselves. We have organized different programs at different places, and we have some testimonial addresses. The first I will request Avinash Bisaji. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. D.K. Shrivastava, for giving me an opportunity to share my thoughts on this occasion. I would like to introduce myself first. I am Avinash Mishra, leading HR in Godrej Consumer Products Limited. Also one of the director in Quality Circle Forum of India, leading Northern Region. The Mission 1 Lakh MSMEs is going to change the landscape of MSME sector in India. I have gone through the whole objective and overall approach of this mission, and same has been discussed with the Association of MSMEs and some of the prominent owners of MSMEs based in around Gwalior, Chambal division. They are very much optimistic and eager to know and learn more about this mission to implement this concept at their unit as early as possible. They strongly feel that such type of integrated quality approach will certainly help them to improve their overall performance and also pave the way for changing mindset of their employees. In MP itself, I find huge scope is there, as 5 lakhs MSMEs are working in MP and around 20,000 are working in and around Gwalior and Chambal division. I would like to thank the Quality Circle Forum of India Board of Directors, President Mr. S.J. Kalauke, Executive Director Mr. D.K. Shrivastava for conceptualizing this integrated model and making it more pragmatic for implementation through most experienced QCFI faculty. Wish QCFI all the best for taking breakthrough initiatives. Thank you very much.
So, Chairman, Calcutta chapter, as well as Vice Chancellor of the Technology.
MSME is the backbone of our economy. I shall give you some statistics in support of this statement. If you look at the employment which it generates, MSME is an employment extensive sector. It generates more than 117 million jobs, which is almost 70% or more of the total jobs or employment which the country generates. If we look at the GDP, again, it contributes 30% of GDP if we combine manufacturing and service industry under MSME. For last decade or so, we have seen a fantastic growth of MSME service industries. And if we look at the industrial production, 40% of the industrial production comes out of MSME. And if we look at export, more than 40% of exports are happening from MSME units. This is the brighter side of the picture. If I look at the other area where we need to improve is the competitiveness of our MSME in the global platform. An excellent work or assessment was done by world-renowned management expert Michael Porter. During the year 2018, to be precise, 1st January 2018, they published a report on the competitiveness of Indian MSME. And what we found is that not even 20% of the Indian MSME are competitive in the global platform. There comes the role of organizations like QCFI. I'm very proud and happy to see that QCFI has taken a mission, Mission 1 Lakh MSME units. And QCFI is well equipped to teach certain principles, technologies, methods and processes by which MSME units will tremendously get benefited. I have advised QCFI to look at a large population of MSME which are underperforming. And either they will close down because they are badly hit by pandemic. Either they will close down or they will continue in a very, very pathetic condition. Our first attempt should be to look at them and equip them with those tools, technologies, and the methodologies by which they can enhance their productivity, cut down the cost, and sharpen their marketing. And I shall request all the MSME units, whether you are a member of QCFI or not a member of QCFI, take this fantastic opportunity which QCFI has rolled off. And I am sure it will benefit you tremendously. It doesn't cost much, it costs nothing. If you can stop the cost of poor quality, that is 1,000 times more than the costs to bring improvements. With these words, I congratulate QCFI and I welcome all the MSME units, particularly those, many of those, or most of those who are underperforming, to take advantage of this program which QCFI is launching. Thank you very much and Jai Hind.
नमस्कार, मैं अमरीश गर्ग, एजुकेशन ऑफिसर, नेशनल बोर्ड फॉर वर्कर्स एजुकेशन एंड डेवलपमेंट, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया। जैसा कि हम सभी जानते हैं, एमएसएमई सेक्टर, जिसके अंतर्गत सूक्ष्म, लघु एवं मध्यम श्रेणी के उद्योग आते हैं, इनका हमारे देश की अर्थव्यवस्था में महत्वपूर्ण योगदान है और ये हमारे देश के जो बड़े उद्योग हैं उनके लिए भी आपूर्ति श्रृंखला में भी एक महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका अदा करते हैं। और जैसा कि वर्तमान भारत सरकार ने इस उद्योग को प्रोत्साहित करने के लिए और मजबूत बनाने के लिए बहुत सारी आकर्षक योजनाएं लॉन्च की हैं, जिसके तहत इन्हें बहुत सारी सुविधाएं एवं छूट दी जा रही है और भारत के राष्ट्रीय आय का समान वितरण करने में, रोजगार के अवसर पैदा करने में और क्षेत्रीय संसाधनों का, स्थानीय संसाधनों का अधिकतम उपयोग करने में एवं गरीबी उन्मूलन करने में, साथ ही साथ ग्रामीण अर्थव्यवस्था में, ग्रामीण विकास में भी एमएसएमई सेक्टर का बहुत बड़ा योगदान है। और हम सब जो आत्मनिर्भर भारत का सपना है, मेक इन इंडिया का सपना है, इसको पूरा करने के लिए ये एमएसएमई सेक्टर एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभा रहा है। और वर्तमान में यदि हम देखें तो जीडीपी का 9% इसी सेक्टर का योगदान है। भारत के एक्सपोर्ट में इसका 40% योगदान है और भारत के मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर में इसका लगभग 45% योगदान है। तो हम यह कह सकते हैं कि एमएसएमई सेक्टर को यदि प्रॉपर प्रशिक्षण दिया जाए और इसके जो कर्मचारी हैं, इसमें जो काम करने वाले श्रमिक हैं, उन्हें यदि प्रशिक्षण देकर और अधिक हम प्रोफेशनल बना सकते हैं और इसके माध्यम से हम इनका कौशल विकास करके देश को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने में, मेक इंडिया बनाने में, इसमें बहुत आगे हम बढ़ सकते हैं और देश का आर्थिक विकास बहुत अच्छे से हो सकता है। मेरी शुभकामनाएं हैं कि एमएसएमई सेक्टर आगे बढ़े और हमारा देश आत्मनिर्भर बने। नमस्कार।
Hello friends, my name is Ashish Vaishya. I am Zonal Chairman of Confederation of Indian Industries, CII. QCFI has started Mission One Lakh MSME, an integrated approach for performance excellence. I think there can't be anything better than this. As an MSME entrepreneur and as an associate of most of the MSMEs, I knew that the basic problem the MSMEs are facing, not only in Gwalior or Madhya Pradesh, but all over in India, is the lack of quality systems, quality standards. Most of the MSME entrepreneurs are not aware about the quality concepts like Kaizen and other concepts. And those who knew these concepts are also unable to adopt them because of the cost constraints, which are very high and not affordable for an MSME. And because of this issue, MSMEs are not able to get good orders, good customers. They are forced to remain within their within their limits. So what I think, what QCFI is doing to adopt 1 lakh MSME is like giving Sanjeevani booty to 1 lakh MSMEs. I personally believe that this will start a chain reaction of quality, and these 1 lakh MSMEs will further promote 10 lakh and more MSMEs to adopt these quality standards. So I personally want to thank QCFI, congratulate them for such a great endeavor. I wish best of luck, best of success to them, because their success is vital for survival and growth of MSME. So, my humble appreciation, thanks, and best wishes to QCFI for this wonderful endeavor which is going to give pran vayu to Indian MSME. Thank you.
Hello, I am Harish Bhojwani, Director Econ Antri Limited. We are manufacturing concrete sleepers for Indian Railways. We have our unit at Antri, which is about 30 kilometers from Gwalior towards Jhansi. I am very happy that QCFI has taken this initiative of involving MSME for their quality related concepts, their tools like 5S, Kaizen and all other tools. Earlier it was not possible for MSMEs to adopt these tools, maybe because of the cost factor and many other things, but now with this great initiative by QCFI, I am sure many such MSME will be benefited and they will be able to take advantage of this, and also will set up new tools and systems in their organization for efficient working. Once again, many congratulations to QCFI and thank you very much for taking this initiative for all the MSME. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. I am G.K. Sananeliya, Managing Director of Sankaj Group of Industries. We are engaged in automobile component and also home appliances. Very recently I had a chance to attend a program arranged by QCFI, and it was really a wonderful program on quality, especially the way Mr. Srivastava explained about the concept of the quality, the need of quality to be adopted in our day-to-day life was very well narrated, very well explained, and though I have attended many programs in my life regarding TPM, quality, time management, but this particular program will always remain in my memory because of the simple way he explained and narrated about the concept of quality, how to cultivate the seeds of quality at grassroots level, and what result, how to get the result and what result will give us the benefit in long time to come. I also understand that QCFI is going to approach at least 1 lakh MSME. They have taken this target this year and they are going to cultivate the quality concept in those industries. So it's a very wonderful and much needed concept of the time. Though Aurangabad is a auto component manufacturing hub and fairly a large section of the entrepreneurs are aware about the concept of the quality. The quality is inbuilt in our product, but in remote part of India where all places are not so highly developed like Aurangabad, there the need of the quality is much more. So I know that this is going to be a game changer. India will become a strong country as far as good quality of products are manufactured. I wish all the best and success to this QCFI in time to come. Thank you.
So now I request Shri Upadhyay ji to introduce our guest of honor, Shri Virjesh Upadhyay ji. Shri Avinash Upadhyay ji, please.
आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ, अरे क्यों नहीं, आप बोलेंगे आई नहीं, अपना आवाज
ओके,
क्या है?
थैंक यू सर। ये मेरा सौभाग्य है कि मुझे श्री ब्रजेश उपाध्याय जी के बारे में कहने का अवसर मिला है। श्री ब्रजेश उपाध्याय जी 30 साल से लेबर फील्ड में एक्टिव हैं। एम्प्लॉयमेंट और लाइवलीहुड को लेकर उनके कामों को काफी प्रशंसा मिली है। भारत सरकार ने जनवरी 2021 को आपको दत्तोपंत ठेंगड़ी नेशनल बोर्ड ऑफ वर्कर्स एजुकेशन एंड डेवलपमेंट, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ लेबर एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का चेयरमैन अपॉइंट किया है। दत्तोपंत ठेंगड़ी फाउंडेशन के वो डायरेक्टर जनरल हैं जो एक प्रतिष्ठित रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट के रूप में कार्यरत हैं। He is also respected member of the Central Board of Trustee EPF, and he looks after the affairs of the appointment of the officers and the staff in the PF. उनका जो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण काम जो मुझे लगता है और मेरे ख्याल से बहुत सारे लोगों ने उसको सराहा है, वो है इक्वल पे फॉर इक्वल वर्क पर। उनके कामों को वो कौन भूल सकता है। जब सारे लोगों ने इस विषय पर अपने हाथ खड़े कर दिए थे, तब उन्होंने सिंगल हैंडेडली ग्राउंड लेवल से लेकर के सुप्रीम कोर्ट तक में कानूनी लड़ाई लड़ी और उसे जीता, और 3 लाख कैजुअल वर्कर्स को जो पीएनटी में कार्यरत थे उनको उन्होंने न्याय दिलाया है, जिसकी अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर काफी ख्याति हुई है। वो ट्रेड यूनियन के संरक्षक हैं। इंटरनेशनल लेबर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के जिनेवा में उन्होंने भारतीय पक्ष को 5 बार रिप्रेजेंट किया है। कई देशों की उन्होंने यात्राएं की हैं। माननीय लेबर मिनिस्टर व इंडियन डेलीगेशन के साथ उन्होंने और अन्य देशों को उन्होंने दौरा किया है। आइए गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर के रूप में उनका उद्बोधन सुनते हैं। ऐसे व्यक्तित्व को निमंत्रण देने में मुझे बेहद गर्व की अनुभूति होती है। श्री ब्रजेश उपाध्याय जी।
यस सर।
धन्यवाद
सर। या
थैंक यू। मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ बिल्कुल आ रही है सर, प्लीज।
धन्यवाद। तो सबसे पहले मैं QCFI के प्रेसिडेंट खोले जी को धन्यवाद करता हूँ कि मुझे उन्होंने, हिंदी जो के ना?
Yes.
If you can mix it better because
Okay.
lot of South
Thank you.
Indians
So
are also here.
I'm thankful to Dr. S.A. Kalokhe for inviting me, and equally thanks to Dr. D.K. Srivastava, and of course I can't forget to thank our friends and ex-senior officers Avinash Upadhyay ji for connecting me with this one, and my All India President Hiranmay Panday ji, he is already associated with this, and to all others, those who are attending today's event, I thanks to all of them. Actually, it is very close to my heart. I had been advocate to the concept that as a MSME is the backbone of the economy of this country, and the most of the major industries or big industries are getting their material finished from MSMEs. Their product is finished from MSMEs. They are simply putting their stamps on it. For this, I was extending a concept, and at many events I tried to speak. It should be treated as extended workmanship and extended ownership concept. Means I have seen number of MSMEs, those who are unable to pay even the minimum statutory wage to the workers working there. I have physically visited and tried to learn, understand the grievances, the problems, and I got to understand that the struggle our MSMEs are facing, and the product they are coming up, when it reaches to the big industry or the brand name industry, they are charging 200, 300 or more time profits or prices, whatever. And these poor MSMEs are not getting even the cost of the product also. So I tried to refer, it should be treated extended workmanship and extended ownership concept, like means the big industry should share or transfer a certain portion of their profit to the MSMEs, and big industries must bear the cost of social security and base component of to certain extent of these MSMEs. So still I hold that idea good. This concept must be realized, materialized, legalized also, so that the backbone of this country could survive efficiently, properly. And the very next one is the crisis of livelihood. Even after many philosophies creating big industries, big paying industries, but still MSMEs are only this area after agriculture which are providing maximum
to the livelihood opportunities, and there are many more. So MSME has a great role to play, and equally the big industries and government also should look that way, how to protect, how to help these MSMEs to strengthen them. Of course, the concept QCFI has taken for quality, it is competitive economy. And in the competitive era, only those who are coming with quality will survive. Rest, whatever brand name you may be having, you are not going to survive in the market. So when quality has become consciousness or the center point to, and these MSMEs, those who are by themselves not in a position to manage this quality, to learn their worker, to teach their workers, in such a situation, in such a time, if QCI like a organization coming up to help these MSMEs, I'm really grateful, and I'm really extending my all wholeheartedly support and thanks with the initiative QCFI has taken, because once workers have been trained, workers have been made quality conscious, and reference of industry 4.0 has emerged here. This 4.0 is going to, and already has posed a threat to survive as employee. Means employability has become a big challenge now. In frequent changing technology, it will be very difficult to a worker to survive continuously with one particular skill lifelong in the employment. A frequent skill enhancement, frequent this change technology adoption is must. So there will be a strong need, and organization like QCFI some more has to come forward to initiate the action, learning while learning, online skill enhancement initiatives, training, with the certification, because certification is another component. Suppose one has enhanced his skill, but he don't have certificate, so he can't be go for anyone to employment to say that I have got this skill adopted. So skill enhancement with certification, with this considering our board, Dattaopant Thengadi National Board of Worker Education and Development, we have considered this changing dynamics of the world of work and the intervention of artificial intelligence and industry 4.0. Dattaopant Thengadi board has gone ahead to enter into MOU with the institutes, academic institutes like IGNU, for continuation of skill enhancement while earning, while in employment. And of course, we have entered with the IGNU mean we are going to ensure that there will be certification of their skill enhancement. So we are also working. I think the same spirit our board is also having and going ahead to enhance the workers' skills so that they can learn the quality of their service, their workmanship, and so that they can bring the quality product in the industry. So I am trying, our board is trying, Government of India is trying. Our new minister recently assumed the charge. Bhupender Yadav ji is very keen to enrich our board with the skills, with the facilities, with the mandate, so that board can go to the extent to address the all changes. Changes may be in the labor law, labor code, changes may be in the technology, and changes may be because of the digitalized initiative, digital economy, digital whatever terms, forms are coming. All such needs to be taken seriously and proceed with this. And as a body, our board has taken all such initiative, and it will be very appreciable if QCFI and Dattaopant Thengadi National Board of Worker Education can think to work together. We can take whatever I have here, whatever I have learned in these a few minutes about the QCFI. I think we both have almost same objective, similar objective. Enhance the quality of work, quality of the worker, quality of the workmanship, and equally, when I talk workmanship, industry, if it is not survival, if it is not well-to-do, so there cannot be a decent workmanship character. So equally, our board is also concerned. So there is a need to work out the common approaches, common agendas, where we can work together, and as a body in the government and as a being workers, activists, whatever I have learned, my experience goes, the industry who are looking for decent quality life for their workers, their workers always deliver the quality in their organization, and equally, as I told, these MSMEs are backbone of this country's economy because of the certain policy initiatives in the past. There were certain ignorance to these MSMEs. It may be in the policy level, it may be other considerations. These needs to be strong support from the government, and many times when we trade unions and industry were meeting, when the trade unions and small industries were meeting, many times we have asked and we have decided, or rather I was most vocal to say these MSME and workers organization can go together, must go together, because the problem of these MSME and problem of the workers almost these are the same. So there cannot be and should not be division of workers organization and the organization of industry. MSME, small industries, and these workers almost, they are almost at the similar platform. So they should work out the commonality between them and come out so that they can have a louder voice for their concerns. And as a wisdom rules, those who are loudly speaking, asking, their concerns are listened easily, quickly. So this is also need to think. Our BMS National President Panday is here. Whatever I am speaking, I think he will also endorse. So two objectives or two proposals I am putting here. One is how these MSMEs, QCFI and Dattaopant Thengadi National Board of Worker Education and Development can work together. We should work out, and how workers organization and these MSMEs can work together. There are number of issues which are very close, very common. These needs to be think and worked out, and this is the only way left now. The changing scenario, the changing dynamics of the world of work, and the highly intervention of the artificial intelligence and industry 4.0, where as it is going to affect the small industry, equally it is going to affect the workers as a whole. The workers, their own can't afford to enhance their skills, and so they will not be, they cannot be employable for lifelong. So this is a big issue, and equally this is going to be the same issue for the medium and small industries also. If they are not changing, if they are not adopting, applying the latest technology, which may not be that much easy for them. So the concern is the common. So common working, common approach, how we can work out, this must be thought. And again, with the thanks to the organizer and with the appreciation for the concern for the content this organization has taken, I'm really very much appreciated. I will always be with you, and if we can find the ground to work together, really it will be very appreciable journey in the coming days. With these words, I thanks again, and may all the best be safe, and the dream, the mission for 1 lakh MSMEs must get success. Whatever efforts, whatever contribution, as a person, as an organization, I or we can do, definitely we will do. These words, I thanks to one and everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Virjesh ji. And thanks giving this thought that big organization, actually big organization, they should also support to their vendors, their micro level people. And if they support, certainly they will come up. So it's a good idea. Regarding the skill enhancement, I tell you, when we have started this forum in 1982, the basic objective was to develop the grassroots people. That's why we have started with the jute industry, where more than 50% people, they're taking their wages just by thumb impression. And we have done a lot of work on this, and will certainly, myself and my president both will meet you within this month, and we'll discuss about this skill enhancement, so we can do a lot with your help. So thank you very much for your blessings, for your support. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
So Mr. Avinash Upadhyay ji has introduced you. Upadhyay ji has addressed. So let us have a hat trick of Upadhyay. So let's
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
also introduce our chief guest.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू श्रीवास्तव जी, और बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद श्री ब्रजेश उपाध्याय जी आपके उद्बोधन का, और आपने अपने 30 वर्षों का जो निचोड़ है अपने एक्सपीरियंस का, उसके बारे में आपने जानकारी दी, और किस तरह बोर्ड इस तरीके से बातचीत कर सकता है मिलकर के, उसके बारे में हमें जानकारी प्रदान की। जहां तक आज के मुख्य अतिथि जी का संबंध है, मैं समझता हूं कि पिछले श्रम क्षेत्र में उनका 40 वर्षों का विशद अनुभव है। आज के कार्यक्रम के मुख्य अतिथि श्री एच.जे. पंड्या जी का, वो श्रम जगत में एक महत्वपूर्ण हस्ताक्षर हैं। आपकी नेतृत्व की कुशलता, ईमानदार छवि व प्रतिष्ठा को देखते हुए उन्हें भारतीय मजदूर संघ का अध्यक्ष बनाया गया है। इससे पूर्व लगभग 3 सालों तक दत्तोपंत ठेंगड़ी नेशनल बोर्ड फॉर वर्कर्स एजुकेशन एंड डेवलपमेंट, श्रम एवं रोजगार मंत्रालय, भारत सरकार के चेयरमैन के पद को भी आपने सुशोभित किया है। वर्तमान में नेशनल बोर्ड ऑफ एमएसएमई, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का उन्हें सदस्य बनाया गया है। सेंट्रल बोर्ड ऑफ ट्रस्टी के वर्तमान में वो सम्मानित सदस्य हैं। आईएलओ के अंतर्गत कई सारी विदेश यात्राएं आपने की हैं, और भारत के आर्थिक व श्रम पक्ष को बड़ी कुशलता व प्रभावी ढंग से उन्होंने उसको प्रस्तुत किया है। भारत के कई संविधानों में उनकी बड़ी भूमिका रही है कि किस तरीके से उसमें परिवर्तन किए जाएं, किस तरीके से उनसे हितों को लोगों की रक्षा हो सके। चाइना, ट्यूरिन, जिनेवा, स्विट्जरलैंड आदि जैसे कई अन्य देशों की यात्राएं की हैं, और कई जगहों पर आपने जाकर के लोगों को उद्बोधित किया है। कार्यक्रम के मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में आपको आमंत्रित करते हुए मुझे अपार हर्ष है। ऐसे में श्री आदरणीय पंड्या जी से अनुरोध करता हूं कि वो बातचीत का क्रम आगे बढ़ाएं। आदरणीय श्री पंड्या जी।
सभी को नमस्कार।
नमस्कार। नमस्कार।
It gives me really the great pleasure to be with you in the good afternoon over here. So first of all, let me try to address with all of you the respected President QCFI Kalakoji, respected Chairman Dattaopant Thengadi National Board for Workers Education, Shri Virjesh Upadhyay ji, respected Executive Director QCFI, Shri Srivastav Saab, in other way, my colleague, ex-colleague and recent my friend Avinash Upadhyay ji, and other dignitaries like Square Cube of Srivastav ji, and also the dignitaries from the various countries. So it gives me the great pleasure to be with you on this very good 5th September, that the day you have chosen, that this is the day of the World Teachers Day.
Yes.
So this is a very fantastic day, and the selection from your side. So that's why I first of all congratulate you, pick up the same day for all of us, that this is one of the going to be the teachers one day also. And my warm greetings to all of the QCFI officials, MSME entrepreneurs, and other participating organizations too. This is what the great achievement of the country by the QCFI only. That is what I would like to say. This is the 1 or 2 lines. Yes, because in the last pandemic situations of the COVID-19 in the year of 2020 and 2021 also, I hope all of are safe and healthy, but even also lot has been spoiled to the industries and specifically to the MSME too also. But anyhow, we have to grow with our economic and everything. Then country has to make the progress, and this is possible through only the MSME sectors, because we know that also in the country also the 10% are the public sectors and the 90% are in the private sectors. And if I talk about the all giant private sectors, everything, but the same 80% are working in the MSMEs. So with this, we have to see something, and we cannot ignore these sectors at all. And that's why you must have chosen this as a great steps of 1 lakh MSME. This is what I like, and I like the word. Even also I like the here and the title too. So as we all know that QCFI is a non-profit organization, and they propagate the quality concepts in various organizations to improve the productivity, performance, quality, cost, safety, etc. Of course, by improving and increasing the MSME sectors or whatever it is, we cannot ignore to say that also that employment will also increase, and to concern of all of us that employment should also increase day by day also, and that will be the result if we see in the future also. So that's why QCFI has taken a very ambitious mission of 1 lakh MESME to train the MESME employees to improve quality, cost, productivity, performance, and others. As you know that our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Modiji has taken an initiative to make in India, to turn India as a birds factory, and small, micro, medium industry plays a very important role in this initiative. आप सब जानते भी है, and it is in India also. There are more than 6 crore MSME contributing around 40% of the India's GDP. That is the biggest amount which is being shared by the MSME people also. Anyhow, our big industries, giant industries also have a separate role also. But if you talk about the training and just learning about that, these corporate sectors have their HR departments and the other thing also. That I was also the witness to one of the largest was the Reliance Petrochemicals Complex, where I was the heading the training department too also. So there we have to develop the employees there too. But if you consider, unfortunately, our many MSMEs, especially small and micro industries, do not have the such facilities. Either they cannot afford to even also. So employees working in these MSMEs are deprived of such kind of opportunities, which QCFI has taken the steps to provide them the opportunity. So that's why I can take that it is a noble task has been taken by our QCFI to train the employees at a very, very, very nominal cost, which they can afford even also. And by not just only training that, we can enhance their knowledge, skill, and everything. And that's why we can utilize their skill and everywhere. That again in the interest of the country, not only in the interest of the MSMEs too. Same way, MSME should also look at this cost as an investment, not as a liabilities. Because many times the many industries, including the giant industries also, sometimes looks this training and learning as a liabilities, not as a, because many of the scenes I have to be just convince my board of directors of Reliance to give the maximum budget for the training also, that considering it will be an investment for the future, and that they have considered, and you can see the progress right now what happened. So same way we should also consider that as an investment, not as in liabilities. We are all going through the very pandemic situations. There are still restrictions in some of the areas, and that is improvement and travel in some places. Of course, some of us started traveling also. Some of us also started some physical meetings, seminars, everything. But still there are the webinars, virtual and online modes are also going on. But thanks to this also the technology, that the online training mode keeps us always under contact, and that's why today's also it's possible, though I was traveling even also. And so that's why I would like to also thanks to the Avinash Srivastav sir, Kajakole, everybody of the QCFI director that who has invited me and to share my thoughts along with all of you also. So QCFI has developed also this platform, and just concept-wise, some modules followed by tasks which can be accessed online. So that is the one of the greatest one also. We have seen this also right now. We have seen this so many. Our speakers, the learned faculties also talked about this also. So by just having your smallest part, I mean, MESC is just complements these modules and task benefits will get much and much more than investment they are making and accessing like the QCFI wealth of knowledge. So I think everybody should have a wealth of knowledge rather than anything. So put them, and this will prove in future also the real and great path for the development of the country. So each country who is in the developed countries area, you can see and watch their data and everything, that this is possible because of the wealth of knowledge only. So that's why I appeal to all the MSMEs to join this unique program of these benefits and to achieve this benefits as the maximum, not as a minimum as they are token also. So this once again QCI has taken a very, very rightful and really the thoughtful thoughts for these MSMEs 1 lakh missions to train the people also. I appreciate and thanks QCFI for making this part of these ambitious missions. And this will be glorified not only to the country, but throughout the world. I assumed also, because I had traveled so many countries even also, and just have started even also the lot of the other countries are also facing some kind of problem also. But in spite of even also in such kind of a non-profit organization not come out yet in the other area, and that's why the QCFI has taken this step. So that's why they become entitled, and that's their privilege to have to be a congratulate from my side, from my organization, even also from the behalf of the MSMEs board, national board, which I am the just now has entered into the one of the director of this also. So with these few words, I declare this QCFI program of Mission 1 lakh MSMEs to be launched right now from here, and wish you all the directors as well as the partners of this QCFI very, very all the best to all of you, and to achieve the endeavor which we takes in the near future. With these words, let me once again congratulate all, and let me thanks to all of you for inviting me to and to address you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Panday ji, for your information. We are having 35 chapters all over India, and about 400 plus people. They are dedicated and they are with us, and they are doing all these things voluntarily, honorary, as well as more than 600 faculties we are having. So whatever blessings you have given, will certainly try to reach to the last people, especially micro label units and small scale industries, as you have mentioned, because high-fi things can be taught by so many people, but the basic things this is to be taught to them. Nobody is going, and this is a very big area. 6.34 crores of MSMEs, out of them almost 50% service sector also there. But even then, if we take 1 out of 500 unit, will certainly achieve this 1 lakh mission. Sir Pandeyji, our GM IT, Mr. Manoj Reddy, he has made a logo for MSMEs, and that to be released by you. So just by your one clap, this will be opened. So just you have to give one clap.
One clap.
Yeah. One clap like this. Aniji?
Yes, yes.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So thank you, Pandyaji. This was
It has
released by
come.
you, and very nicely this logo was made by our Mr. Manoj Reddy. So thanks to Mr. Manoj also. Now I'll request our President, S.A. Kalonji, for his presidential address. Kalokeshi, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Srivastavji. Our today's chief guest, Pandya sir. Our guest of honor, Virjesh Upadhyay sir. Our President Emeritus, Dr. Ashok Mittal sir. My colleagues from the board, all my board of directors, chapter chairperson, council members, and our executive director DK Srivastavji and his team. Let me tell you that last 6 months, Mr. DK Srivastavji and his team is working round the clock, okay, for this particular mission. And I am really thankful, Srivastavji, to you and your team members, the passion and the sincerity and the hard work you have put to make this mission. And now the time has come. From today onward, we are now in the execution mode, but it requires a lot of planning. It requires a lot of preparation, and Srivastavji and his team members were working round the clock for it. And I'm really thankful to all of you. Many colleagues from the board also helped us. And today when I listen to all of you, I think that whatever hard work has been done by QCFI team, I think it is worth it. Because someone says that this is a Sanjeevani Booty to the MSME. Okay, this is an oxygen to the MSME. Yeah, we all are going through the pandemic, and many MSMEs are in trouble, but this program will be like an oxygen to them to again revive. Someone said it's a game changer. Yeah, it will be a game changer. Definitely it will be a game changer. This is an excellent opportunity of learning while earning. Okay, this particular module, if you go through in 4 months, 6 months, 8 months, okay, definitely you will learn a lot, many things. So this is an excellent opportunity for learning while earning. And this will also help to enhance the quality of worker. And when I see who can be better than QCFI to do that, because we have a proven track records to enhance the quality of grassroots level people. I mean, right from 1982, we are doing that. Ours is the only organization which brings 10,000 plus grassroots level people under the same roof to exhibit their success stories, and they given an opportunity, they do fantastic things. So I think whatever has been done, whatever hard work has been done by QCFI team, after attending this today's session, I think it is worth it. As our government has decided to make India as a world's factory, this program will be definitely going to help for that cause, that noble cause. Because 40% contribution is done by the MSME for the Indian economy also, and Indian industry also. And today we are living in 21st century where knowledge is the power. In 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th century, maybe muscle power. Muscle was the power. Who ruled the world? People having muscle power who ruled the world. Then 20th century, who ruled the world? People having money power. They ruled the world. And now we are in the 21st century. Who are ruling the world? People having knowledge power. They are ruling the world. And I think this program of Mission 1 Lakh MSME is definitely going to improve the knowledge level of the people, employees of the MSMEs, and that will give them more power to become competitive. As Dr. Sengupta says that only 20% of our MSMEs are globally competitive. Now, if we have to become a world's factory, this number has to change. This number has to move from 20% to 40% to 60% to 80%. And it will not move automatically. There has to be programs like what QCFI has taken. And I'm sure QCFI will do that. And I appeal all of you to support in this mission, because we have top government officials here. We have small scale industrialized here. We have all my board members here. All my chapter people are there. So it's a teamwork. So I appeal all of you to support us to make this mission a success. Thank you very much for sparing your time. And I think that we will have one more program after celebrating a maybe first year success of this particular mission. So I expect that maybe after 1 year, again, we all come together and see that what success we got under this program. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Kaloke sir.
Thank you, sir.
Your
Thank you,
briefing.
Kaloke sir.
Thank you very much.
Now
Next
I will
one.
request Dr. Mrs. J. Mohan Sundri, MD Sharp Industry Group of Industries and Director QCFI for words of thanks. Yes, madam.
Good evening, one and all.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. So here I am here and to thank each and every one of you for making it for this wonderful historic event, I can say. And my first thanks goes to our chief guest who inaugurated, who launched the logo. It's so wonderful, very aptly done, Mr. Hiranmay Panday ji, and for your wonderful words, for motivating us, for encouraging our team QCFI, because how without knowledge, without this, it is not possible. Now knowledge is power, and thank you so much for coming and launching this Mission 1 Lakh MSMEs. After this pandemic and this Guru, today is auspicious day, Teachers Day, and in teacher we call it as Guru. Gu means darkness, Ru means removal. So Guru means one who removes the darkness. Here all QCFI team is there, and all the chief guest of honor, and all the teachers, and all who are directors and board of directors and chairpersons who are all present there. They are all doing in removing the darkness, that is ignorance about 5S and all the other things. People are ignorant because from it, this is only reaching from grassroots level to the top level. Only QCFI reaches the whole level. So removing the darkness and giving the knowledge, that is what is needed in this pandemic. And we have to be grateful we have come out of the pandemic, and now the industries are going down, and pandemic have gone made so pathetic that MSMEs and so many were closed down, and we have to, our role is a very big role. We have to revive all these MSMEs, and this is 40% of our growth is from the MSMEs and all big industries. Everybody told in a very nice way, Virjesh ji, about the workers, how workers' health is very important, how we have to impart our knowledge to the workers. Guest of honor told so nicely, it connects each and every one of our employees from security gate to the chairman or head of the institute. So this is the only forum which is needed for the upliftment of the MSME, and thereby we are going to reach 1 lakh means, I think in turn we will be reaching crores. Definitely it will happen. It is going to, as Virjesh ji, Upadhyay ji told, this is like a chain reaction. So each chapter, each industry, each MSME, when they pass it on to their vendors and others, it is going to be a chain reaction effect will take. So this quality concept should go all over all the industries, so they will do well. And in the international level also, export also, we can improve very well. So thank you, Hiranmay ji, and thank you, Virjesh Upadhyay ji, and for mentioning about the importance of the workers and other things, and about the importance of QCFI. And first of all, the Pradeep Srivatsava ji for welcoming each and everybody. And thanks to him for welcoming so well, and also telling about the importance of QCFI and all the direct QCFI family members, Gautam Sengupta ji and Avinash ji, Giridhar ji and Harish Bhojwani ji, Ashish ji and Ambarish ji. Everybody spoke about their views about QCFI. Finally, the essence is that QCFI, that quality circle is need of the hour for all the MSMEs, for the Make in India, for the change makers and everything. And it is the dream project of our ED sir. Yes, very well told about Kaloki sir, that he past 6 months, he is so energetic, enthusiastic. He is breathing in and breathing out QCFI. So the result of that, I think this is a great achievement, and great that mission and vision is wonderful. And Kaloki ji for telling about how knowledge is power and other things. It is really, muscle power is of no use. We have to have buddhi. All the three energies should be Icha Sakti, Kriya Sakti, Jnana Sakti, all these things. Everybody should have that Jnana Sakti. Only then they can do very well, wonderfully good, and compete in the world market. So thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity. I take this opportunity to thank all the participants, all the various associations, all the people who are all over India and abroad also, who have participated and making this wonderful event successful. Thanks one and all for participating this. Looking forward to work with you all together. And I take this opportunity this year. National convention is going to happen in Coimbatore. And I take this opportunity for giving me this thank the headquarters for giving us this opportunity. Looking forward to meet you all in person and do wonderfully. These too will pass. We will wait. This pandemic too will pass. We all will work together and achieve 1 lakh. Thank you. Thank you so much. My wishes and prayers to each and every one of you, each and every one of the industries, each and every one of the grassroots level workers to top level. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you,
Thank
madam.
you.
For
Thank you.
wonderful
Thank you,
thanks.
Mohan Sundarji. Thank you.
Thank you.